Palang araw po sa ating lahat. Welcome po sa ating ikatlong araw ng pananalangin at pag-aayuno. I'm sure may rhema word na po ang Lord sa atin. And we're excited to hear from you. Ang titulo ng ating devotion ngayong umaga ay The Challenge of Holiness. Basahin po natin ang ating talata sa 1 Pedro chapter 2, verses 10 up to verse 11. Once you were not a people, but now you are the people of God. Once you had not received mercy, but now you have received mercy. Dear friends, I urge you as foreigners and exiles to abstain from sinful desires, which wage war against your soul. As Christians, we need to think of ourselves as travelers or just passing through this sinful world. Pansamantala lamang tayo dito sa lupa, sapagkat ang ating final destination ay sa isang lugar na inihanda ng Panginoon doon sa langit. Therefore, we need to travel light, not burdening ourselves with so much baggage or attachment to the material things of life. The more we care for the luxuries and possessions of earth, the more difficult will be our journey to heaven. May isang grupo ng mga Christians na naglakbay sa Middle East. Narinig nila ang tungkol sa isang wise, devout, beloved, old believer. So ginawa nila ang lahat ng kanilang makakaya upang bisitahin ang matanda. Noong siya ay makatagpo nila, natuklasan nila na siya ay nakatira lamang sa isang maliit na dampa. Ang laman lamang ng kanyang dampa ay isang magaspang na higaan, upuan, mesa, at sira-sirang lutuan. Ang mga bisitang Kristiyano ay nabigla sa na makita na ilan lamang ang kanyang kagamitan. Ang wika ng isa, "Sir, where is your furniture?" And the aged saint replied gently, asking, "Where is yours?" Sumagot ang Kristiyano na medyo nautas sa pagsasalita, "Why? At home, of course. I don't carry it with me. I'm traveling." "So am I," the godly Christian replied. "So am I." Ang matandang ito ay ipinapamuhay ang isang napakahalagang prinsipo sa Bible, at ito ay Christians must center their affections on Christ, not on the temporal things of this earth. Material riches lose their value when compared to the riches of glory. To keep this world's goods from becoming more important to us than obeying Christ, we need to ask ourselves, where is our furniture? The assurance of the heavenly home awaiting us should make us want to live worthily in this world. There are things that we should promptly put out of our lives if we are travelers on our way to our promised land. We should cleanse our lives from sinful desires, too much love for material possessions, and all that defiles us. We ought to train ourselves to do here the things we shall continue to do when we get home. We must hold tight to God's call and challenge to holiness, as these passions and desires wage war against our souls. God gives us mercy and grace to abstain from these desires. We can do it by the grace of God. He has given us His Word to renew our minds. Inilagay tayo ng Panginoon sa isang spiritual community, the church, to strengthen and encourage us. Even in moments when we feel weak or have failed, the gift of repentance allows us to turn back to God in grace and without shame. I cannot say, "Who art in heaven," if all my interests and pursuits are in earthly things. Where is your furniture? Magkita-kita po tayo muli bukas sa ika-4 na yugto ng ating 7 days prayer and fasting. Keep safe and keep God. Emmanuel, we conquer by continuing. God bless.